Hey guys, how's it going? So pretty much I'm doing an update video here of how the progress to level 100 is going. What are my plans for finishing up this build if I decide to do that, which again I'll talk about it here in a second. At the end of the video I'm going to show the mastermind run that I'm about to do. So through editing, when I go to do this, it'll skip to after it, but it'll be at the end of the video. The mastermind run will be, and yeah. So pretty much, what has happened so far? So I'm playing on a PlayStation Day One PlayStation 4, and it's pretty laggy. I'll show an example here in a minute, which you'll see after yeah, it'll be here later. But I'm gonna do this map. So it's got a decent pack size, but you'll see when I run up, hopefully there's a strong box or two that I can show off how laggy it gets, and I'm kind of expecting to possibly die. A lot of it has been kind of a huge risk-reward situation where I'm like, okay, should I do this or not? A lot of the fights, there's too much lag. A lot of the Guardians, sometimes there's too much lag. I've frozen on the Hydra a couple of times. So yeah, for the most part, the lag has been pretty intense and it's been kind of hard to deal with. Now, I've seen on, say, like a PS4 Pro and people with SSDs that it's loading really fast and it looks pretty smooth and a whole lot smoother than what I've had to deal with. I haven't really found an example of certain people freezing, but should have a clip inserted right about now. So he gets a little bit of lag there, but nothing too bad. Oh, whoop, whoop, there we go. So definitely frame drop.
You're lagging.
Yeah, so there you go. He comments on that. Whoop. That's just my connection having a mental breakdown for some reason. I don't know what it is about streaming the remote play. But yeah, see, there's nothing like, no solid freezes, but definitely some frame drop, and he can definitely move. Yeah, I think that's all that's there. But yeah, this is a decent example. And he has like 4 sextants on it, and yeah, that is Carve from his 10-minute video, and yeah, it isn't really that laggy. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's already showing some of the lag hit, and that's what I don't like to see, but that's what I'm just going for. Okay, now it'd be embarrassing if I died to not lag on this. Okay, cool. But getting some big freezes. If I try to go too fast, oh, perfect. In his video, he had a breach, and it had some lag, kind of like that right there. Let's see. Let's clear some things out first. Let's try to save my lag as much as possible. Okay. Okay, here we go. You know what? Let's preemptively throw some traps out just for fun. Get that down, and here we go. Because it is going to get, yep, I can't even move. There we go. Like, I flame dashed back into that. That's awkward. Oh. Okay, I'm trying to flame dash. There we go. So, okay, I don't know if that, normally the input's not too bad. That might be where I'm just doing the remote play for the input, but So yeah, pretty big freezes in there, just a little bit. Not too bad, not the worst one I've had. I've had some where I've been frozen like for 5 seconds straight. And the big thing is, which I'm going to try to show the next time I freeze, I'm going to hit start or options, whatever this button is, options button. And try to act like I'm going to like actually log out when lag hits. So, because I'm going to have to go a little bit faster instead of taking it slow. Go back to how I was originally playing. Oh, here we go. So there we go. So it took a second there, and I also hit triangle twice. Oh, this will be a good lag. So see, oh shit, I'm gonna. So there we go. I did it and hit like triangle like 2 or 3 times there, actually trying to log out, and yeah, I almost died. So with full-on lag, it is just about impossible to save yourself. So here's just me logging out real quick in the hideout. You know, nothing, boom, boom. There we go. I just slide it and it works. So completely different from in a laggy map. Again, just going from Carv's last 10-minute video, doesn't look like he's running into too many problems on a PS4 Pro. So really, the big difference here is on a like this is a day one PS4 that I'm playing on right now. So it's okay. You know, he goes into a memory, so I might just clip that and show how. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is perfect. So doing memories and actually going into memories is pretty scary. But I mean, they're essentially extra free maps as far as just trying to level and stuff goes. So kind of hard to pass up all that XP. Wait, yeah, this is a tier 16. I actually want to complete it. I've been skipping some because I've been doing... Oh, no, don't dash that far. Okay, cool. I was afraid. I hit it twice. I didn't want to dash into the void. But... So far, not too many bad freeze-ups. Actually, those are really light compared to what I was dealing with here last night. When it pretty much took... well... I was up to about 20%, and then I crashed. And that's another thing. When you crash, actually, you know what? While I'm here, let's just go ahead and yeah, I'm less than 1%. I haven't really done anything, so YOLO. Let's fight this. Actually, I have like no mana or nothing. This is gonna be awkward. So the crazy thing here is when you desync, and actually I'm trying. Whoa, shit! I forgot about that one. And I actually legitimately just got hit by both of those. Wow. Oh well. I was gonna try to show some of the bad desync that happens. Like that fight is just straight up death. Normally I've gotten it to where, which the good thing is normally I can log out if it's just desync. That's not a big deal. But that fight can be a pain just because... Well, that's awkward. But yeah, that fight can be a pain a lot of times just because there is just random desync. Yeah, it's pretty awkward when trying to do different mechanics like that. So like on any Hydra maps, I just don't fight, because it's pretty much guaranteed death. Actually, I'm tempted to go back in there just to show some desync. But oh well, we know desync's happening with their hybrid system, where they do like the lockstep and the predictive. So as far as how the game's been going so far, if you're playing kind of a slower build, it's not too bad. But as soon as you try to go a little too fast, you get huge amounts of lag. Now again, that's on my PlayStation 4. That's a day one PlayStation 4. On, again, a PS4 Pro and SSD added to it. Looks like it's pretty good. So if you do have that kind of setup, I would say go ahead and get this if you just wanted to try out Path of Exile. But other than that, just on a regular PlayStation 4, especially if you get one close to day one, or I don't know if just the normal specs on any, like the Slim or whatever that they got, if, you know, how shaky that is, probably do a little research there if you're thinking about getting into it, because the main thing is later on in the game, when you get to the in-game build and you can go zoom with certain builds, then you definitely run into lag. And two, some of that stuff like the strongbox, you hit a strongbox, you have a big AoE hit and you could freeze, and if you don't kill everything, then you could die. Also, you could freeze and there could be bearers or whatever when you get into certain packs. So that's one of the awkward things that definitely kind of hinders this game when it comes to playing on one of the versions of the console that doesn't have as much power as, say, the PS4 Pro. Overall, though, I mean, it's pretty good. Like, the experience is pretty good. It's a lot better than what I expected. So I'm going to do a full review of all the different systems and mechanics here later. But as for right now, I have to say it's not too bad. Probably the only thing that's going to keep me from actually coming back to this and playing anymore once I get done with this is going to be, well, I have none of my microtransactions. I have only 4 stash tabs, which is just, whoo, it's been fun. Yeah, I miss my stash tabs. Actually, there's a lot of essences that I could just get rid of, so that would free up space here. As far as my character goes, yeah, let's talk about that real quick. So, Winter Orb. Winter Orb, again, I can go pretty quick with it, so that also helps with causing lag. But I got Winter Orb, Conk Effect, Hypothermia, Infused Channeling, Increased Duration, so that I get longer amounts of Winter Orb. Can run a lot further, but again, the problem with that is if I'm going too fast, it freezes. But the good thing is if it does freeze, I've probably got it up because of the extra duration, and normally I'm pretty safe. Most things die, even though I don't get to see it, and yeah, I'm just hoping that I live when it freezes for like 3 to 5 seconds. So yeah, that's the Winter Orb setup. Let's see, in the helmet, I've got Herald of Ice, Hypothermia, Ice Bite to get those frenzy charges while clearing stuff, and Innervate to help, well, again, clear. I just threw on Esh's Mirror just because I wanted to try it. Gives me a little bit more health. Lightning Res, I went ahead and divined it just to go ahead and get the health closer to max. Luckily, I got the max Lightning Res too, so that's pretty cool. It's definitely giving me a lot of damage because I shock everything. One of the things with it, though, is the I'm not doing the dual wield thing anymore, so the dual wield nodes that I have kind of get canceled out a little bit, and one of my gems has a dual wield damage. But the thing is, the amount of damage that I get while clearing Esh's Mirror is kind of insane for that. And right now, where I'm just trying to level and just clear as fast, it's actually really good. Oh yeah, whoops. In the shield, though, I got Herald of Thunder, Arctic Armor, and Frostbomb. Arctic Armor is just kind of nice. I'm freezing up a lot, so I'm stationary, so I get both of the bonuses to the physical damage and the fire damage. So that's pretty decent. And then, yeah, they get shield when I get hit, so that's always nice. A little bit of extra defense doesn't help, or doesn't hurt, doesn't help. In the boots, got Flame Dash, Arcane Surge. That's the main thing there. Where I was doing the Dell phase run just feels good. I got an enhanced to drop, so I went ahead and threw that in there. Got it to level 3, so that's giving me a nice percentage of cooldown recovery and phase run. Plus on the skill tree, I got the cooldown recoveries for movement skills, so Flame Dash feels really nice right now. Yeah, pretty much any build, if you can take those nodes to get that recovery, cooldown recovery, it's really nice. Let's see, over here, Lightning Spire. I went ahead and found a Essence of Insanity, so I got the more cast speed. So that's kind of cool. Lightning Spire Trap with Controlled Destruction. Actually, no, I already corrupted it. Controlled Destruction, Elemental Focus, and Advanced Traps, so I can throw it faster, and it lasts a little longer, which is pretty nice, and they have a faster cooldown. Definitely started feeling that once it leveled up. Until then, I think I used Trap and Mind Damage. Let's see. Over here, typical casting damage taken in Mortal Call, and Righteous Fire for that Vol Righteous Fire. Cool thing, I got a +1 to the fire gems, so I guess I get a little more damage from the Vol Righteous Fire. But yeah, that's my gem setup. Working out pretty well. Since I got this lightning coil, so I've dropped, I don't know, like 7, 8, 10. I don't know how many lightning coils I found. Like, it's actually insane. But I found this one that was pretty much already ready to go, and so I didn't really have to try to off color it too much. So I was like, okay, cool, and ended up linking it. Made a little clip of that. That was kind of cool. But so yeah, since it has such a negative lightning resist penalty, this ring actually helped out quite a bit. So where I'm using Herald of Thunder, I get 55 increased lightning res. It has 20 on it, and then it has 30 on the implicit. So yeah, that's a lot. That's 105 lightning res just by that ring alone. Yeah, replacing that is going to be a little weird. So actually, that's one reason why I was like, that other chest could be useful. So who knows? We'll see what happens with that other chest. Maybe try that out. Again, dual wielding was the first thing I went with. This Eshe's Mirror seems to be working out pretty well now. Also gives me, I guess, block there. If I can, I was thinking about, I guess I'll go over the tree a little bit. So I thought about getting these nodes here and getting that extra block for spell block. Now I did take the dodge nodes down here, so that's kind of awkward, where this node gets rid of 30% less chance to block. But any little percentage to help me survive, especially where I'm freezing up so much, I'll take it. But let's see here. So leveling up, I pretty much did the whole kind of Stormbrand level up. So go here, grab the Dex node, pick up Elemental Overload, that kind of generic type setup. Leveling was actually awkwardly fun, because it was like, I mean, it was learning the controller controls. I'm so used to like clicking for everything that I kind of got used to just maybe hitting one button. So actually trading and sorting gems and everything else took quite a bit of time. I think my hitting maps and getting done with Act 10 was somewhere around 8 hours or something like that. I actually would have to go back and check, but yeah, it took me a while just to get through all the acts. It was pretty interesting. Which that also includes getting to the Scion and then switching over to the Solo Self-Found. But still, which, I mean, that didn't really take too long. But at the same time, I was still learning just with the Scion, or just unlocking the Scion. So let's see. As far as leveling nodes, at that point, pretty much grab health, come over here, get this health, went down and got that health, I think later on. But once I felt comfortable, I went and grabbed everything in this direction up to, I think, there. And then I finally went down for the dodge close to maps. And then this health wheel, pretty much when I was really needing health, I just went straight down and beeline for that. I did have, I think, this regen node for a little while. I thought about just picking it up here when I level again, just give me a little bit extra life. One thing I thought about doing was trying to run Warlord's Mark as a blasphemy right now. I do kind of want to try to get a Elder Ring, which, well, I mean, Elder's been stuck in this corner, so I don't have any low tier maps, which is kind of awkward, so I haven't been really able to get rid of him. I probably should start picking up stuff, but you know, it happens. I don't know why Nico spawned there. I've been doing nothing but like tier 16 to tier 14 maps only, and yeah, he decided to spawn down here for some reason. That was really weird. But if I could somehow get a, which Elder got over here like 3 times, and Shaper like just started taking, like I would go for like over here at Summit to kind of push him up this way, and then like Shaper would just take like Arena as soon as I do Summit, and then so then like he got cut off, like except for right here, and it got really awkward till eventually he got pushed back down here again. I had him, I think, up here as well at one point, and then Shaper's just been a dick this entire time. It's been really awkward, but kind of the other problem is having the exact map that you need at the right time. But overall, not too bad. Again, if I just had that Elder Ring, I could probably get Warlord's Mark on hit, which would also increase my survivability quite a bit. I'm trying to think of a good answer right now that would help. Maybe using Aziri's Promise, because I got a lot of damage. I could probably get a decent bit of Chaos Leech coming from that. But right now, I really like using these flasks for the amount of defense I get. I guess I could get rid of that because I have the thing that prevents corrupting blood. Actually, I do need to do that. I'll do that right after I get done with this. I gotta switch over my freeze to that flask, and I'll put my bleed on my life flask because, yeah, that's a thing. Which I've already got one here that I could probably roll. Oh yeah, perfect. I could just go throw staunching on it right now. That's cool. I guess I can do that. Cool. But I think that's everything for the update right now. Yeah, again, I'll go over all the like individual mechanics, showing Delve, pretty much how Syndicate's been treating me on here, which has not been too kind. I got the Sextant where Jun would spawn in, and had a lot of lag. Even more so than pretty much anything else. So that actually got me killed once. But yeah, that was pretty early on. Decided not to really mess with Jun too much. Temple's been kind of back and forth again. If I try to go too fast, the pack size gets pretty good in the Temple. So if I try to go too fast, it freezes quite a bit. Yeah, but again, I'll go over a full review, controls, everything. Like I said, I play Claw, so it's pretty easy for me to just hit all the buttons I need to. But I mean that took months of practice way back in like Halo 2, just to, and I've held a controller like this ever since. So I mean, to expect somebody to practice just to get, you know, the ability to hit their flask whenever they need to like that is kind of awkward. I know some people, Carve has a really good setup. I think he puts it on L3 and R3, so clicking the analog sticks, and the bumpers. I think it's L2, L1, and R1, I believe is how he's got it set up. So that's the 5 flasks, so you just, boom, real quick and easy. But again, that means everything else in game changes because you're changing the basics of the controller rather than an in-game change. But again, I'll talk about that in my full review video. So as far as the race goes, real quick, just want to say this. With the amount of DCs, or not DCs, crashes, there we go, that's the word. The amount of crashes that the PlayStation has had, it has been a little awkward to actually progress. I think now I'm up to a total of, and I actually got a thing for it, 17 crashes that I've died. That's actually pretty bad. I'm up to 25 deaths total. 3 for me just being dumb, and the rest there is from freezing up and dying to things like bears. So yeah, that's a bit awkward. So like really the bear thing, and again, I chose to do too much. I took too much risk. But that's like having Beyond, hitting a breach at the same time with Bloodlines, and you know, so I've got 50 million things that I'm hitting with all this damage, and everything's freezing up, and it just locks up, and there's not much I can do. So, with that said, it is kind of taking its toll on my tilt level. Normally, I don't get too frustrated with things, but actually last night, I did say, fuck this. I didn't really throw my controller. I just kind of dropped it kind of hard right here on the couch right next to me, and it bounced. And the funny thing is, which I already died to a crash right before when I was up around 20%. So I gained about 2% on that one, roughly. So what happened was then I died for the freeze and was like, fuck this, and then just dropped it. Well, it landed on X, and I was in a memory. So what it does is it puts you back to wherever you were. I'm guessing where it was kind of laying on itself, it moved me a little bit or something. And I don't know if you come back with an invuln countdown or not when you hit X like that. But everything just kind of started rushing at me that was still alive, that I didn't end up killing while it was frozen. And yeah, I made a mad dash for the controller, and that's where I lost that extra 2%. So it was just kind of like, just a little more insult to injury. But as a friend of mine said, you know, when you rage, you lose more games of the league. So yeah, I kind of had my little rage moment, and I paid the price. Luckily, it was only just that 2% that I had left. But I did pay the price for it, so that was pretty funny actually. But so we'll see what happens. If there's too many more crashes, the guy that's ahead of me in first place right now, he is still pushing ahead. So if he gets too close, if he gets to like 3.8 billion or 3.9 billion, which I think he's about to 3.8, but if he hits like 3.9 billion and really starts hitting close to 4.0, I might just go ahead and call it. Because it is kind of taking a toll on my sanity a little bit. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to add this in here, talk about that as far as trying to race. Definitely really hard to race when you just freeze up and die or the game crashes. I seem to have a lot of crashes when there's ever a tormented spirit involved. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, when there's a tormented spirit involved, for some reason, it doesn't like what their abilities do. So I am going to submit a bug report to GGG about that, but it's been a thing that I've run into a lot, and if I ever see a tormented spirit, I just try to pop it real quick, because if it ever gets into anything, crash, just about every time. And total, by the way, on a side note, crashes, I've probably had a total of, I mean, it's crazy. I've probably had 50 or more crashes playing. So that's going to be something I do point out in like my full review of it. the amount of crashes is pretty absurd. With the load times and everything, it takes me about, I guess, a minute-ish to actually get back in the game. Sometimes loading into Oriath, if I've got that set as my city to load into, which I normally try to not do that, but I've just kind of at this point. But the amount of load time just getting in, sometimes it's 2 to 3 minutes, when for some reason it just, I don't know, loading Oriath sometimes gets weird. But oh, I've also had it crash loading back into the game. That's really where the 3 minutes comes into play. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. Tangented a little bit there. Here on YouTube, anybody watching it, first of all, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Here comes the mastermind clip. And yeah. Peace. Let's see what happens. Well, come on now. And so this is another thing. Load times, if you don't have an SSD, load times get pretty crazy.
It can't be. This, it's the Forbidden Vault.
Oh no. That's right, I can go and throw my traps here. Oh yeah, I probably should have had that charged up. Whoops. Trap went to one of those. Yeah, this is level 82. So this will be kind of fun. Let's see what happens. Okay, so pretty much from that video showing Car's video there, just with a few of these mobs, I'm already starting to get some decent lag. But luckily, packs. There we go. So if I try to go too fast, I'll actually get some freezing, and it gets pretty bad sometimes. That's actually why my XP bar is back to nothing. So first I had a crash, which was pretty annoying. Tilted me a little bit, but you know, I can't help that. That was just something. Also, I'll go ahead and try to show that off here. I'm right at the door, right? No, I'm not. A little bit more to go. I forget, is there a pack right at the door? There might be. But if I try to hit start, like when it's freezing, I can't really hit start and triangle to just log out. That was one of the really easy options that it showed, and I guess I'm going to repeat myself here later because I kind of want that to be earlier in the video when I put this up on YouTube. But yeah, I probably should make a TP. Because we're probably going to have a death or two here, especially if there's some lag. Okay. Woohoo. Oh, that would have been good if I had, what's his name up as the leader. Whoops. Oh, well. Oh, wait, yeah, not yet. I gotta get her health down. Oh, no, that's gonna turn this way next. Okay, there we go, good. And, yeah. I will say the effects are just awesome from this fight. Oh no, not this. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Almost got them all. I think I got them all. Did I get them all? No, there's a few crawling at me. Nah, I don't want any. Nah. Actually, I guess I could step on... I guess that one already hit me, maybe. Oh my gosh. I hate vegan. Why is vegan in this?
But the needs of the cause outweigh your own. I take no pleasure in this.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I hit it in there. So yeah, Flame Dash just goes, man. It is all full on, full distance Flame Dash. Oh. Okay. This one's good. I don't have anything to heal myself. Get out of it quick. This is gonna be awkward. Oh no, not this. Come on. Come on. There we go, there we go. I can't get into that one. Ah! Okay, so this is really a sketch right now. Come on. Yeah. I will live. Please, no. Don't kill me. Who is that? I don't even know who I'm fighting right now. Wait, was that? That was Elrion, yeah. Faithful Life, probably Elrion. Yep, Elrion, I'm sorry. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Dash over here quick. Oh. Okay, shooting that way. Whoop. Oh, come on, no. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this one's gonna be kind of awkward too. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. Oh, shoo. That was pretty good. Okay, back in, and I did put a portal. First time ever remembering to do that. Only on PlayStation, never on PC. Okay. Okay, not that bad loading into it the second time. That's pretty good. I probably should have... Whoops, I don't have any of my things on. Well, this is going to be awkward. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, no. Did not need to take a hit from that. Oh. I just wasted all my flask there. Panic Flask OP. Ah! Oh well. Okay. Now let's edit. Oh, wait, yeah, there we go. Go. Got that. Whoop. And put this back to Lightning Spire. Yeah. Okay. Now that I got all my stuff up, let's do this right. And not super spam flask. So the way I kind of do the flask thing, by the way, which I guess I'll go over this here in a minute. So I just kind of have my finger there, just hit all of them. I do the claw grip. Luckily I got to train myself to do that back in Halo 2, so kind of easy, but it's because I played like that forever, so that's the only reason why I can get that done. Oh, well, that's awkward. Oh! Oh. I probably could pop Well, definitely not now. She moved. Oh, oh no, that's not good. Right there at the end. Oh well. Now I just walk in and she dies. So yeah, this was surprisingly well as far as lag goes. Definitely not the biggest fan of Lightning Spire, but it gets the job done. Maybe I probably should play more trap characters, but oh shit! I just walked over into that. That's not good. Okay, Katarina.
You can still join us. Stop! I can bring them back. Jonah, I can bring your entire order back.
Oh no. Oh yeah, Elrion stuff. Cool. Guess that works. Actually, I don't need any shaper items on this build, so that's kind of a bummer. Now that's pretty nice. Too bad there's only one good map there. Let's see, what did we get here? Oh yeah, vegan. Never mind, it's vegan. Nothing. We got nothing. Vegan gives nothing. Yeah, let's unveil stuff first. Here we go. What do we got? Wow, that's actually pretty good. Avoid. Interesting. Tempting to do this. Because it would be kind of fun to just try to 6-link this and actually use this. I like the armor during soul gain prevention though. That is like, it's pretty good. Yeah, avoiding stun and stuff is always nice. Plus, if I've killed recently, that should give me 100% to avoid stun. So that's actually really nice if I decide to use this. Okay, second one. We have... I guess we're going with that. Cool. So... not a bad chess piece. I could actually use that. That'd be fun. I could try to link that right now. They said they weren't going to do the reset thing. Oh man, that's so annoying. I forgot about that.
Hello.
Oh well. Do I have enough jewelers to even attempt to 6-socket this? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go. Hey, there we go. Easy. Easy. No big deal. How many of these do I even have? 20. There's 2 up there. 42. 42? I think 42. Okay. Here we go. Okay, nope. Did not get it.